How's your hot dog, John? Good. Was in a glove. So scary because the lighting is so low. Friendly for photographs if you feed them. That's so funny. Do you like it? I have to take a shot of that. What was it called? Like Black Death? Fermented shark. You have like no reaction.
It's like fish and nail polish.
Ew. You really sell it.
It's a little bit buttery though.
So the texture is nice, but the flavor is unique.
No, I mean the flavor is a lot buttery.
Oh. You all set now?
Yeah.
Do you want to try some of the rye ice cream? It's pretty good. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. Look at the kitty! Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's so cute. Oh. Alright, there he goes. There's the church. please excuse the noise of the shower in the background. It is Saturday. It's like noon now. We're supposed to go to a cafe today just to hang out, do some writing and whatnot. Yesterday was fun. Yesterday was our first full day in Iceland. We did the Golden Circle tour, which is my third time doing that tour, because this is my third time in Iceland. But just for some reason, I know it's like a very basic tour. It's like the most popular tour here probably. I will say that if you ever come to Iceland, which I'd recommend, if you do the Golden Circle tour, do a tour that's like more than 7 hours. We did a 7-hour tour yesterday and it just felt like we were rushing through the sites. Let me just recap writing for the last couple of days. Today is November 12th, so we got here on the 10th. I have written, the sun is on my face now, I have written every day this month, from November 1st through the 9th, and then I broke my streak on the 10th. That was our travel day, and it's not like I didn't have time once we got here. I was just so exhausted that I couldn't get myself to like open up my computer and write. So I broke my streak, and then I fell behind because I didn't write for most of yesterday either. So yesterday I think I was supposed to be at like, gosh, I don't even know, 18,000 I think was the word count. There's a face in the curtain. Do you see that? Look at that. It's like a face in the curtain. It's like some pareidolia stuff. Oh, there's another one right below it. Sorry, that was a squirrel moment. I just keep looking up and seeing that. So here's what happened yesterday. I was on my phone distracting myself with the internet, not being productive at all, just being lazy and stuff. Honestly feeling a little sorry for myself because I had broken my streak and had fallen behind on my word count. And then John, the wonderful man that he is, was like, you need to write. And he kept kind of like pestering me to write because I just wouldn't do it. I jokingly said, I'll write if you write. He opened up his computer, he opened up a Word doc, and he actually started writing like this really funny short story type thing. I was like, fine, I'll open up my computer. And I started writing too. And we were writing together, and it was just it was just so fun. So thanks to him, I managed to write. I didn't write like too much, but I did write like 800 words, and I finished chapter 6. Let me tell you what's going on though, like why I'm struggling to write. This is one of those times where I really do need to outline my story more, and I need to like just figure out like more details about what's happening next, because when I don't know what's happening next and my brain is not able to like come up with stuff on the spot like while I'm writing, then I just don't write. Sometimes I'll try to take the rest of the day, or I'll take a day's break just to kind of let it work in the back of my mind. Sometimes, you know, that's a slippery slope because I'll just end up not writing. I'm probably like 3,000 words behind on my word count now. So I need to catch up, especially because if we're not even home yet, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. We can't fall behind now. Can I just say, we're here because Iceland Air does this stopover thing, where like if you're flying to like destinations that Iceland Air goes to, you can do like a 1 to 7 day stopover in Iceland for the same price as like just one flight. Our flight from London Gatwick to here was like 3 hours, but it was on a 75, what is it called? A Boeing 737 Max 8. And if that sounds vaguely familiar to you, do you remember like the whole scandal a couple years ago when like 2 Boeing planes like crashed? It was something about the software. And I was just like quietly anxious, and I was Googling to see like why is this plane back on the market and stuff. And they did like all this extensive testing with like NASA and the Air Force and all these stuff, and it's been approved with all these new flight regulations, and the software's been updated, and the planes have been rewired. Basically they just overhauled this entire plane thing. So in my mind, I guess I felt okay about it, but I was still a little anxious going onto the plane. Oh, let me show you something really quickly. This is my laptop, okay? This is Persephone. You see this piece already. You're like, what is that? I'll show you what that is. It's the back of my hinge. Do you see that? If you can see it in there, that shouldn't look like that. And for like the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, I've been dealing with this broken laptop. Every time I open it or close it, I feel like it's going to be the last time. But now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to close it again to get it back home. It looks like there actually might be 3 rainbows going on. Obviously this one. There's a faint one here, and then there's another one like here. Look at how windy it is. This is insane. Those poor ducks. It's like a school field trip gone wrong. Whoa, look at that. House and my new laptop is here. Look at that. My new laptop. And I've just plugged it in. Hello. I haven't even turned it on yet. Look at this. It's a Lenovo Yoga 7i. Yeah. And I've got some Redbubble stickers. So this is my old laptop, and if you remember all of these stickers, now have some new ones. So I'm going to turn my laptop on, and then while it boots up and does whatever it needs to do, I'll go through my stickers with you. Okay, so I have 10 stickers from Redbubble, which feels pretty appropriate to my grand tour travels right now. Animals being lazy. And these are stickers I feel represent me as a person, by the way. Cats on bookshelf. My favorite little... Ooh. So fancy. Cats and books. My favorite little kitty cat, Henry, who I'll insert a picture of here. It's my in-laws' cat. Then we have some autumn leaves, because this is the best season. Novel in progress. How cute is this? And then, you're not ready for this. Once, or maybe I'm not ready for this. Once Twice Melody, my favorite album. Changed my life. This came out a year ago. The first chapter. I cannot believe it. Sheep. This is after our trip to the UK. We saw so many sheep, and Ireland as well, that, you know, they just make me happy. I just think they're so funny just by existing, you know. They'll just be sitting on the side of the road and they won't care about getting hit by cars. We've got a black mermaid, because I love mermaids, I always have. And to be honest, I'm just here for the tea. Last but not least, certainly, bread is life. And then I have a box from Fortnum and Mason. Look at this. All the famous teas. A few favorite teas. 3 different blends of coffee. And a tea advent calendar. This is for me. This is my little sister. Hi, Satu. This is Satu. She's named after one of the characters in The Discovery of Witches, which I need to finish watching. Satu! Satu! Hey, baby girl! Hey, baby! Okay, so it is like 8 p.m. I think, probably. I'm exhausted. It's really like, I guess, 1 a.m. for me. That's maybe why I'm so tired now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if you can hear that rain, but it is raining very hard in Virginia today. Just to sum up my day, I have hit the highest daily word count this month today at 5,030 words. So that is kind of cheating, because I did recycle about 1,400 of those words from Storm Cloud. That still leaves me with like 3,600 words that I wrote from scratch, which is almost as much as I wrote on the NaNoWriMo day when I went to the meetup, the write-in in London. I want to see if I can find a meetup around here. I think that would be pretty cool to do. and also go to a couple cafes. So 5,030 words. I finished chapter 9. I mentioned earlier that like I had kind of hit a stopping point and didn't write for 3 or 4 days because I was a little bored of where I was going. So the scene that I had been in the middle of when I stopped writing, I basically just, instead of trying to finish that scene or force my way through that scene, I just put in brackets that the conversation that the two characters were having results in something interesting. Don't know what something interesting is. I literally just wrote something interesting happens. And then I just went to the next scene and I made something drastic happen. And it was very interesting and very fun to write. The words were just flowing. So I'm very proud of myself. For turning it around a bit, I'm still somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 words behind of today. By tomorrow, that's going to go back up to like 5,000 words behind. But if I can do another day like I did today, if I could do another couple days like I did today and get myself back on track, even better if I can get myself a little bit ahead, then that would be great. So I am going to get ready for bed. Maybe watch a little bit of Love is Blind season 3. You want to help me do some writing today? You want to help me do some scene planning? I just need one idea for the next chapter. Hello, so it's November 16th. It's like 7 something p.m. and I feel exhausted. So I'm making myself a cup of tea. Chamomile, vanilla, and manuka honey. And then I'm gonna go shower and go to bed because even though it's 7 p.m. here, it's midnight in Iceland and the UK right now. So that's still in that time zone. But I just wanted to update you on my progress today. I did 2 separate writing sessions. So I did one this morning where I think I had a little clip of me writing, and then I did one this afternoon. This morning I wrote like 1,200, almost 1,300 words. Then we went to go see Black Panther, which was an incredible movie. And then this afternoon I wrote another 1,300 words maybe. And then, so that means today altogether I wrote like 2,500 words. So now I'm at like 24,400 words. Tomorrow morning I have therapy for the first time in a month. And then I'll do some writing. We're going to a cafe tomorrow, John and I. Greetings from Sydney and editing. I just need to end the vlog so that way I can start the next one. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next vlog coming up very soon. See you later.